Thank you. Without further ado, we're going to bring up our opening act. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gabrielle and Langkilde and Miss American Samoa Epifania Petelo.
This is a love letter.
For our mothers and grandmothers in singing competitions every Sunday with fancy white hats and hand fans that somehow find their way to the back of our heads. A love tap of sorts.
This is a love letter. For our daughters who seem to be doing all the fi'aus from sunrise to sunset. Ia lava lava tied tightly around the waist, a smile on their face just to hide their exhaustion.
This is a love letter. For our Fa'afafia and trans sisters, whose imaginations create beautiful art, start languages of their own, and create communities we still struggle to embrace, yet have no problem stealing from. So this is a love letter for the women in our community. To all of our Samoan sisters, this is a love letter for you.
Let me start by telling you how beautiful you are.
So then where are the Samoan cover girls? Vogue, Sports Illustrated, Vanity Fair, hell, even The Rock got voted sexiest man alive. But the only time we ever get a feature is if she's light-skinned,
straight hair,
thin,
half naked,
with leaves barely covering her because that's part of the appeal. What makes her exotic island girl?
As if that one image is even enough.
As if that one image is even accurate. Refusing to acknowledge that our beauty comes in different colors, shapes, sizes, hair textures. Refusing to acknowledge that the beautifully dark-skinned girls,
the girls with those delicious rolls bulging out from their dress,
the ones with hair that refuses to sit still,
the girls that never gets a feature in your magazines, because they possess a type of beauty that is so divine, the white Western eye can never hope to understand. This is a love letter to remind you of how gifted you are, because you don't hear it enough. You're the Beyonce at Aufai, the hardest working in the classroom. Did you know that 70% of valedictorians nationwide
are women? Did you know that the ones making only 70% the salary of men are women?
And on top of all this, you still make it home to do the world's longest list of fi'aus.
Sis, if Wonder Woman was real, she'd be nothing to you.
But your power makes sense because you come from a lineage of goddesses.
Nafanua, Salamansina, Taima, and Tilafainga, the most powerful women in our history. Correction, the most powerful people in our history. Or have we forgotten? Because when I turn on the TV, all I see are men. Men in office, men in power, men making decisions.
Because we teach our girls young that they are not enough. When your family gives you less power but more responsibility, when your athletic performance doesn't turn ahead, but every other day all you see on Instagram is
hashtag D1 bound, hashtag football for life, hashtag mama I made it, mama what about us? When pursuing higher education isn't an option, just join the military. It's what you were made for, says the institution where 1 in 4 women are harassed, where trans and queer women have never truly been accepted. This is a love letter
to show how strong you are. The UN estimates that 60 to 80% of Pacific Islander women experience sexual and or physical abuse. And it seems almost every day that Talane is reporting new cases of women sexually assaulted.
Blamed for having a body so temptatious that men just can't resist, that her uncles just can't resist. Wives beaten and bruised when the crime warranting their abuse could be something as small as daring to speak their minds. Sometimes I don't understand how you even survive
in a world where men don't know how to love you without hurting you. Afraid to love you out loud because of a beautiful trans body that challenges this twisted idea of what a woman is.
As if you even have a damn clue. I don't understand how you continue to survive in a world where your love for a girl sends you straight to hell. Because you dared to love and please a woman in ways that he never could, in ways that he's never been taught to, in ways that he's never even taken the time to learn.
I don't understand how you continue to survive in a world where sex ed is not an option. Because of the belief that education about yourself, about your body,
will cause chaos everywhere. As if your body is an explosive. As if your sexuality is a ticking time bomb that must be kept under control. They won't teach you about your body, but will blame you for your curiosity. Blame you for searching for answers without the right tools to keep you safe. Blame you for the new baby bump that took two to make. Giving you no other choice now than to be a child, learning to raise a child.
And still, you survive.
And more than survive, you thrive.
Your joy, your love,
your warmth is felt in grandma's stories,
mom's embrace,
auntie's laughter, IFA sessions with the girls.
So thank you. Thank you for daring to thrive in a world that doesn't deserve your grace.
In a world that doesn't recognize your divinity.
Because without you, this world will burn to the ground, like it already is, like it always will, until they learn to write love letters to you.